Well, he's on the short list of the best strikers, pound for pound, in UFC history. When Edson Barboza's fighting and you're not commentating, I know you're shelling out that pay-per-view money. This guy is as entertaining as anybody in the sport.
Every single time Edson Barboza steps in the octagon, I tune in. He's one of the most diverse and dominant finishers the UFC has ever seen. Who wins fights by leg kicks on more than one occasion? Edson Barboza, that's who. Who has a spinning back kick finish that's going to stay on the highlight videos for all time? Edson Barboza, that's who. A striker and finisher of the highest order, Edson Barboza Jr. is one of the most exciting fighters the UFC's ever seen.
A lot of big-name wins on his resume. Anthony Showtime Pettis, Gilbert Melendez among them. There have been some pitfalls in some big spots, but Edson Barboza, as you might expect, finds himself in another big one here tonight. Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC. With a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport, Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stockton, stand up. This guy has the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate. Ready. Ready, fight.
We are underway. Barboza gets caught with that punch. Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice counter shot there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
These guys throwing early. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Beautiful kick.
Got the single collar tie.
He lands a switch knee.
Oh, lands a vicious uppercut.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Now connects with a right.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Now looking to do something with that left arm.
He's isolating a Kimura attack. No, he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Just out of range with that right hand. Slips the punch. Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Nice punch by Diaz. Barboza gets caught by that straight hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Inspira. Isso. Inspira pelo nariz. Boa. Solta aquela boca. Foi ótimo. Muito bom.
All right, round 2 is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys would evenly match. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
37 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. And just 42% accuracy in terms of the land rate against Edson Barboza. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Both fighters throwing heat now. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activities that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing this kick with so much force.
Barboza's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Punch over the top.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Diaz. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, straight to the body by Edson Barboza. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Nice 1-2 there.
Straight punch lands.
Right hand upstairs.
Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Barboza. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. Still right from the start.
Oh, feints up, lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon. Beautiful punch.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nate Diaz presses forward and lands here, DC. You know this is a pressure style and a pace that he can certainly keep up for 15 full minutes if needed. All right, so the unofficial fight numbers thus far, 80 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Well, landing with just 25% accuracy, though, here tonight against Edson Jr. Barboza.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Barboza's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Diaz. And now he's got the tie clinch.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Barboza's got the tie clinch now. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Barboza goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Nice leg kick lands. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Nate Diaz!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Matt Hughes and Colby Covington.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
And they separate. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it...
Covington's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Hughes. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
20 seconds now remain in the round. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Take a drink. Deep breath. There you go. All right. I want you to do the same thing.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Hughes gets caught with that punch. Oh, that's a nice jab from Colby Covington. Oh, beautiful. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Covington. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. 3 minutes.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
Posturing up now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Covington. Close guard. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hughes.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Hughes has got his back now. Beautiful transition to get the dominant position. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. Get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Last round, take a deep breath. Now this round, same thing. Let's take him down and control him. He has no answer either.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. How good is that right hand? Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Hughes. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Covington's pass is denied. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
90 seconds remain in the fight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hughes. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
For the winner by split decision, Matt Hughes.
well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to...
We get to a lightweight bout between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We'll see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. What a punch.
All right, so Dustin Poirier with a nice 1-2 there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He has natural power in the right, but he's developed great power in the left. He's the problem, man. He's big, he's strong, and Dustin Poirier has unbelievably long arms for such a small guy. That's why the jab gets there so often. It's so damaging. Left hand punch in the clinch. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Kick to the head. Oh! Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him off.
Oh!
Go get him. He didn't like that left hand.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Back to the feet now. So 28 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Landed a big kick there.
That was landed clean.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC today.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful.
Oh!
He's
Unbelievable.
He's hurt bad.
No surprise there. Oh, big left hook there. Oh!
He got it bad.
Part of an entertaining scrap so far.
Hey, stop.
Round 2. Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier.
Nice movement punch.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh! Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
point.
Wow. Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 55 total strikes. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Dustin Poirier. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Lands with the right hand. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. There it is! It's over! He's done! He's done! What a fight!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
4 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight title fight between Brandon Moreno and Demetrius Johnson.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the field.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Hook shot lands. Oh, straight right. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
What a takedown.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Brandon Moreno. Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
He's doing a lot of work with his offhand.
All right, side control now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's the finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by DJ. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Johnson.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go with our next round. Lot to be happy about in that previous round. He was attacking the head at will, and until his opponent adjusts, might as well go back to it.
There was no negative to him headhunting. Most times the coaches yell, don't headhunt, don't headhunt. I'm yelling headhunt if I'm his corner, because every time he's throwing, he's landing.
And they separate. Moreno gets touched by that kick there. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. And potentially a critical takedown here.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on.
There it is.
And he's out. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing, oh, nice headlock. He's got his starting to slip under the neck.
He might get a finish here. And he's out. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by
Look at him
DJ.
pushing the choke. Look at him pushing the choke. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno.
Right. No big deal. You got a little cut. It's not going to affect us at all. Do not worry about it. I need you to take a deep breath, get out there.
There it is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really?
Oh, that was a big kick.
Getting tighter.
Oh!
Ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Brandon Moreno. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. Johnson's able to make a nice transition
Now
there.
he's
Back
going to try
into
to
side
attack
control.
Kimura here.
Full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. If you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Nice punch land.
He'll engage in a single collar tie. And now he's got that toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
Right into side control.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving and that footwork going. Just be careful to not...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, strong punch there by Moran. Johnson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, and now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom.
The guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Posturing up now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Side control now. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
And he's out. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Moran.
All right, take a deep breath, Moran. Listen, slow that heart rate down. Now, when you are on the ground, I need you to be a little tighter. I need you to win those.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And how about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well versed in all areas of mixed martial arts. And that was on full display as he defended a real deep submission attempt.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands this straight punch.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Johnson's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen
Nice
in that area now.
directly into the finish. Nice takedown.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape DC, but now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Oh, man, he's using that Kimura. He'll try to use the sweep.
Oh, nice job using his...
Oh, man, that was slick.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now,
Well, both both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, has the guard closed here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
Oh!
Get the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
And there it is! It's a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, the UFC flyweight champion of the world, and what a way to get it done and leave with the gold tonight as he earns the victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Kimura and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Oh, I'm flying out of my seat. We got a new UFC flyweight champion tonight, DC. We knew it was going to take a big effort to dethrone the champ. All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Brian T-City Ortega and Jeremy Stevens.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of them. He's in trouble. He's getting lit
That's
up.
a good combination. Wow! Oh! Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by T-City, Brian Ortega. We cross the midpoint in round 1. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight. Ortega's going for an arm here.
Oh, nice.
And he's out. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Ortega. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Under a minute now to go. Back mount now.
Got an angle here. He's trying to change the position. Gotta be careful, armbar. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Well, round one, a tough act to follow. Now we get to our second round. Brian Ortega versus Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Slips. Uppercut to the head.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put some...
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So 41 total strikes and counting have now landed for Brian T-City Ortega. Well, you gotta like the accuracy rate as well, landing at a 65% clip, DC, against Jeremy Stevens. But that punch no good.
And you hear the crowd.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your class. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh!
And he's out. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
I need to scramble.
90 seconds to go. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Ortega's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. All right, side control now. Stevens' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
20 seconds left to go in round 2. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. And that's the end of round number 2. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You got him that round. You really hurt him at the end of that round. He is still going to be hurt. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway.
Nice.
Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big knee there to the chest. Oh,
He's in trouble.
Oh.
He's hurt bad. Oh, he got it back.
back to the feet.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. He's done. He's done. That one.
Unbelievable. Back to the feet.
An uppercut later.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh. And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. What a performance.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brian T-City Ortega!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the... And coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good.
Good punch landed.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick. Big punch from the clinch.
Just unable to quite find that range. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back.
Nice strike.
Big knee lands there. So just over 20 total strikes on a... Oh, double leg lands. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. I mean, how many can he take?
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's going to attack armbar here. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. It's in there deep. There you go.
Brilliant submission defense there. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, DC's back from the bathroom. Round 2, Piotr Jan versus Aljamain Sterling.
That's a big strike right there.
This fight could be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, straight right.
Oh, nice right hand.
Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Knee to the body. Oh, big left.
That was nice, right?
Oh, caught him there with the head kick. Just misses with the left hook.
Real quick leg kick.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. So as we call on the numbers here, 47 total strikes have landed for Piotr Jan, and still above 50%, landing with 56% accuracy against Aljamain Sterling.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, collar tie.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Oh, big punch land.
Much improved defensively. The fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Takedown defense holds up. Sterling's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, that is as biggest strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Ooh, what a punch.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Seconds winding down in round 2. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
No answer for the leg kick. I want you to get out there and...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
65 total strikes unofficially have landed for Piotr Jan. On a pretty good connection rate thus far, hitting on 1 out of every 2. The accuracy rate is 50% against Aljamain Sterling.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Sterling. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
To the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
And there comes the separation now. Lands the right hand.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Big body kick. Oh, nice.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from in close.
Throws the right hand now. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Unable to land with that punch. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh!
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
And that's going to do it. A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Pepper Australian Round.
the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders. All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight showdown between Jorge Masvidal and Tony Ferguson.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, wow. Huge head kick.
Oh, nice elbow.
Honing in on those counters. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Right hand. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. Nice straight punch.
Ferguson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Big knee to the body. Oh! Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focusment in his opponent.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Effective use of the jab there by Gamebred. 1 minute to go here in the opening round. A swing and a miss by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Oh, nice offering there by Tony Ferguson. We'll see if he can follow it up here, champ.
I mean, he used...
Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Breathe, relax, everything's good, you're fine, okay? You got a cut, and he's cut too. I knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to breathe.
All right, DC, here we go with the start of our second round. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal versus Tony Ferguson.
Big punch land. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Well, the numbers continue to pile up here. 56 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy rate, landing 46% tonight against Jorge Masvidal. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong.
He's hurt bad.
Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well. Oh! That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to get too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, it looks like he's transitioning on bar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking arm bar now.
Nicely done. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High level. Oh, man, notice how he's walking him over to try to get a windshield choke. Oh, he's got a choke.
Excuse me? Windshield choke.
A windshield choke. He took the arm with him. You usually see this in grappling competitions with the gi, John.
Wow. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here.
Okay, I need you to relax and find your range. I need you to be first, and I need to get...
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Punches blocked. Well, right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, big left hook there.
Nice punch lands on the top.
Whoa, what if he lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got hurt very bad on his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Vicious combo there. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He is getting lit up right now, John.
Hook is there again. Oh, big left. Wow!
What a fantastic strike.
Oh! He's out!
Wow! Wow!
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 53 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Tony Ferguson!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out quick. Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, perfect head kick there. Oh!
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Working out of that southpaw stance.
I want to see the low kick.
Right hand upstairs.
He's loading up his kick.
And he comes through with a big knee.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Midway through round one. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man. Nice kick.
Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Powerful leg kick lands.
He is all about that left kick to the body. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Try to establish that jab.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. Liver kick.
Round two straight ahead. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Last round, he was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Double jab, double jab.
Barely missed on the uppercut right here on the inside.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up.
I need you to go forward.
Nice punch there. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Right punches there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Blocks the shot. He missed with that jab attempted. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Slips the punch.
Stand tight, stand tight. Get the double leg.
Oh, and he got tagged by that combination. His coach said on Thursday to us, it has to be punches and bunches. It has to be volume, and his student has certainly followed up on that imperative.
So much volume, but the accuracy of this fighter is truly unbelievable.
Hooker gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, and he caught the kick. Whiffs on that offering. Able to check that kick as well.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Unable to connect there.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot.
Switching stances here. All right, round three coming up next.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the pace we're talking about. That's the cardio that I'm used to seeing right there, just like in training.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are gonna be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Hooker. Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Just missed with the elbow there. Just digs into the body.
He has shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. Ooh, big shot lands.
Just misses there with the left. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
They continue to exchange. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Oh, landed another strike to his opponent's liver. He continues to target that area and looks to buckle him once again.
Here's the shot. Take the shot.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Booker's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at the angle of that.
Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent has given.
He's trying to keep a good poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Head kick attempt. It's blocked. Swing and a miss by Hooker.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Assassin.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here, team.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, a matchup at 205 pounds between Glover Teixeira and John Jones.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top.
Oh, wow! Oh! Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold. It's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to hold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Teixeira's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Oh, nice right hand, John.
2 minutes to go. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
That knee might have landed there. All right, so another good series of knees by him there, DC.
What a big-time takedown. Oh, now he's in trouble. Oh!
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Teixeira's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Now he's gonna attack the triangle choke here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, the seconds are out of there. Here we go now with the start of round 2, Glover Teixeira. And, of course, the future UFC Hall of Famer, the all-time great John Jones. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Beautiful strike.
Single collar tie here.
Big kick land. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Back to the feet.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Close guard. Teixeira's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Guillotine.
Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Jones has got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Oh, nice.
And he's out. .90 seconds now to go in this one. Sound strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Oh!
about this fight, folks. You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems he's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, nice slam as he gets into the canvas. Exactly what he needed. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound. Very
Jones is going for an arm here.
Oh, wow, oh! Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Clover Teixeira.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is
Coming up next, it's a heavy between Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed a target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Good stick.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Out of range with that kick attempt.
Good punch.
Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, just a killer jab there from Francis Ngannou. I don't know about you fighting this guy, man. Aren't you coaching high school wrestling
Yeah, I'm
instead or
coaching the
something?
Gilroy Mustangs. When they say Ngannou, I say, hey, I got a tournament this weekend. I'll see you guys on the flip side.
Straight right, he misses. Nice straight there by the Gypsy King. There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Great punch.
Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Ngannou's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Flush right hand is true. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Massive head kick. Action right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. He's got him hurt here.
Yeah, hurt him a little bit. He hurt him.
Back to the feet. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pulling.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike. Oh! Oh, right in the mouth.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster. Oh! Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Watch the strike there, counters with a jab. Oh!
He's gone!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, you saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by knockout, Tyson Fury.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence.
All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight championship fight between Bruce Lee and Charles Oliveira.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so then.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedowns, he would secure him. Let's see what he does in this position.
Oliveira going for the takedown. He misses.
Big ball punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Connects with a right.
As he gets...
Oh, a nice kick. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of a kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Lee gets back up again. Nicely done.
Right hand punches the clinch.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job, not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now.
The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Close guard. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Oliveira. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. 27 total strikes have landed for Charles Oliveira.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Back and forth we go. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good.
Hey, stop.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here. Oliveira gets hit with a kick. Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing this strike over and over again. Look how crisp and straight he is.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Oliveira. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there and... He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Punch over the top.
Oliveira doing the right things defensively. That knee might have landed there. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, my
God. Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Straight punch land.
Lunges forward with a left there. Pushing forward now with strikes, and now he's able to secure the takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not going to let...
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Misses with the right hand. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Big leg kick lands.
And oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
Oh.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Oh, straight right. Slips to avoid the right. So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to...
Oh, liver shot right on the button.
Liver shot, that is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Push the arm to the side. Get his head against the... Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Gets up again here, but hurting. 73 total strikes have already landed for Charles Oliveira. And connecting with 62% accuracy, by the way, against Charles Duke Bronx Oliveira.
Beautiful punch. Caught that kick there.
Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they... So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell then. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Nice leg kick.
Oliveira.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate.
That is a studded leg kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Unbelievable. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Lee going for the body.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
Oliveira's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Watch triangle. Watch triangle.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Oliveira. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Looks like he's going after the leg. We'll see if he can get the submission.
The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt. Oh.
And he's out. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice trans.
Oh, you got to watch him attack his submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Ooh, what a head kick.
It's your defense now.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oliveira gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Lands flush with that right hand.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Nice liver shot. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters' work.
Oh, nice. Oh!
He might get a finish here. Oh, nice job. Nicely done. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, single collar tie now. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Well, not a great visual now. Two professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. They have brought the best out of each other, and I guess if you're going to gas out, at least your opponent's gas too.
At times, it was nice. At times, it was pretty. Right now, it ain't pretty.
Combination lands for him. He's really putting his strikes to... Oh! Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats. A hugely successful defense tonight.
Big moment for this